In this ear training practice, we will be working on identifying 5 different types of 7th chords, including the major 7th chord, the dominant 7th chord, the minor 7th chord, half diminished 7 chord, and the fully diminished 7 chord. Because there are many ways to hear these chords, and there's so many ways that you can encounter them in your studies and in your music making, I'm going to have the video separated into different parts so you can focus on what you need to focus on. We're going to start with 30 examples of all 5 of those chord qualities. I will play each chord 2 times in block form, and then I'll separate it out so you can hear each chord tone individually. And those will all be in root position. After that, I will focus specifically on the minor, half diminished, and fully diminished qualities of 7th chords. I will do 10 examples of those in root position, and then I will do 20 examples of those chords in various inversions. As you can see on the screen, there are also times that you can see which section of the video is where. The first 5 examples are going to have the same root, so you can hear the difference between the 5 qualities of chords. I'm going to tell you what they are before you hear them, and that way, if you need to study them, you can come back to this part. If you don't need to study this and you want to study the next part, just skip to this time right here. So example 1 is a major 7th chord. Lowering the 7th, example 2 is a dominant 7th chord. Keeping all the chord tones the same except for the lowering the 3rd, here is a minor 7th chord. Now lowering the 5th, so now we have all chord tones except for the root lowered 1/2 step. Here is a half diminished 7th chord. And then lowering the 7th 1 more time, so that the distance between the root and the 7 is actually a diminished 7th. Here is a fully diminished 7 chord. Now in those first 5 examples, all of those chords had the same root. Moving on from here, all of the chords will have different roots. And I'll tell you the quality of the chord at the end of the listening example. So here is example 6. That is a dominant 7th chord. Example 7. That is a minor 7th chord. Example 8. That is a half diminished 7 chord. Example 9. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 10. That is a major 7 chord. Example 11. That is also a major 7 chord. Example 12. That is a half diminished 7 chord. Example 13. That is a dominant 7 chord. Example 14. That is a half diminished chord. Example 15. That is a minor 7 chord. Example 16. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 17. That is a minor 7 chord. Example 18. That is a dominant 7 chord. Example 19. That is a half diminished 7 chord. Example 20. That is a major 7 chord. Example 21. That is a dominant 7 chord. Example 22. That is a major 7 chord. Example 23. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 24. That is a half diminished 7 chord. Example 25. That is a minor 7 chord. Example 26. That is a dominant 7 chord. Example 27. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 28. That is a minor 7 chord. Example 29. That is a major 7 chord. And example 30. That is a half diminished 7 chord. Now in our next section, we're going to just do minor, half diminished, and fully diminished 7 chords. The reason I'm excluding major 7th and dominant 7th chords is because of the context. You'll probably be able to tell what a major 7 chord is right away. And the reason for that is because it has a major triad in it. And as long as you hear that major triad, that 7 chord is just going to make it sound like a floaty major chord. It's just not quite a major chord. So I'm going to exclude the major 7 chords for that reason, because they're so distinctive sounding. And the dominant 7th chord, when you're hearing it in a traditional theory context, you will probably hear it because it will probably resolve to the 1. So if you're taking down a harmonic dictation and you hear something that sounds like this, and then it goes here, then you're going to know that it's a dominant 7 chord. So there's not going to be any question. The minor and diminished and half diminished 7 chords are a little bit different because they're not quite as distinctive, in my opinion, from each other. So that's why we're going to study them together and get to know these 3 exclusively. So now your options will be minor 7, half diminished 7, and fully diminished 7 chords. Here is example 1. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 2. That is a half diminished 7 chord. Example 3. That is a minor 7th chord. Example 4. That is a half diminished 7 chord. Example 5. That is a minor 7 chord. Example 6. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 7. That is a minor 7 chord. Example 8. That is a half diminished 7 chord. Example 9. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 10. That is a minor 7th chord. So the following 20 examples will have chords in different inversions. I will tell you what inversion the chord is in, with the exception of the fully diminished 7 chord. And the reason for that is because, just like the augmented chord in our triad video, I realized in writing these out that the fully diminished 7 chord, it doesn't matter what inversion you're in because every interval is the same space from itself. So the 7 is actually the same distance from the root as the root is from the 3, and the 3 is from the 5th, and the 5th from the 7th. So it doesn't matter what inversion it is. I'm just going to say fully diminished 7 for those chords. All the other examples, the minor 7th chords and the half diminished 7 chords, I will tell you what inversion the chord is in. Here we go. Here's example 11. And that is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 12. That is a minor 7 chord. And here's a fun fact. So I just realized this as a ukulele player. Depending on its function, it could be either a minor 7 chord or it can be a major 6 chord. So that particular inversion was the first inversion, and it started with a major triad. And the highest note is actually the root. So listen for that if you're listening for inversions of minor 7 chords. Here's example 13. That is a half diminished 7 chord in root position. Example 14. That is a minor 7th chord in third inversion. So the 7th is actually the lowest note. You have that nice little major second at the bottom. Example 15. That is a half diminished 7 chord in root position. Example 16. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 17. That is a minor 7 chord in first inversion. Example 18. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 19. That is a half diminished 7 chord in second inversion. Example 20. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 21. That is a half diminished 7 chord in third inversion. Example 22. That is a minor 7 chord in second inversion. Example 23. That is also a minor 7th chord in first inversion. Example 24. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 25. That is a half diminished 7 chord in second inversion. Example 26. That is a minor 7 chord in root position. Example 27. That is a fully diminished 7 chord. Example 28. That is a half diminished 7 chord in third inversion. Example 29. That is a minor 7 chord in root position, and here is example 30. That is a half diminished 7 chord in second inversion. And that's all the examples I have for you today. If you found this helpful, please let me know. I'm thinking of also doing a more focused practice on just having more examples of especially fully diminished and half diminished chords. I remember those being my most challenging things when I was in ear training, so I can imagine that people studying that right now might have the same challenges. So let me know if that would be helpful for you, and I will put a link to that in the description of this video when it's finished. If you have other challenges with ear training that you think could be helped or at least alleviated with a practice video, please let me know, and I will try to figure out what is next and what could also be helpful as well. I do have a Patreon page if you would like to support this channel, and if you would like to support me continuing to make this kind of content. It does take a lot of my free time to make these videos, so I'd appreciate that if you consider doing that. If you are interested in other things I do musically, you can consider subscribing to the channel. I do a lot of stuff. Good luck with everything, and until next time, stay mindful, stay musical, and stay out of trouble.